All right, quiet on the set.
Hi everybody, Robert Jones back with you today for Installer Parts. Today we're going to talk about the 17 to 37 inch folding ceiling mount. We also carry the 13 to 27 inch version. It's exactly the same as this, just a little bit shorter. Either way, these installations are the same. These are great for in the kitchen, under the cabinet, in the RV, or of course, on your yacht. These are great for installing TVs up to 37 inches. They have a weight capacity of 44 pounds or 20 kilos. We're going to be installing this into wood studs. If you're going to be doing into another type of material, say masonry, be sure to check the instructions in the box.
For this install, you're going to need a power drill, a 3/16 or 4.5 millimeter drill bit, a metric socket wrench, some blue tape, a tape measure, a Phillips screwdriver, medium to large, and preferably with a long handle, a pencil, a stud finder. A level is not required, but it can certainly make your TV look better. Be sure to have all these tools gathered and at the ready before you start the installation to ensure your success. Open the box and inspect all products, ensuring everything is there.
Okay, you guys, we're over here. It's kind of a funky angle to film at, but I'm going to do my best to show you what's going on here. So we've got our mount here. I'm just holding it up against the wood and just to show you how it's going to go. So it opens up like this and then swings back shut and locks. So what we've got going on here is we have a cross beam that we're going to be attaching our under mount to. And ours is at a funky angle. You'll see that there's all kinds of holes to utilize here. We're going to be using 3 because it just matches the angle that we're at. It matches the angle of the TV and it matches the angle that we're going to be using the wood crossbar here. So what I've done is I've held this up here. I've got us aligned where we want it to be. And that's about right here. It's kind of a strange angle. And then I've marked on the board for 3 different screw holes. So we have 1, 2, and 3. So we are doing ours into this wood stud. If you're doing yours into masonry, please check the instructions. Now we're going to drill some holes here. All right, you guys, we got our drill bit here. We got a 3/16 or a 4.5 millimeter. We're going to be going 55 millimeters deep, which is 2.2 inches. And then we're doing this in all 3 places. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, guys, if you notice here on the back, you'll see that 3 of the holes are small. You push the bolt straight in that. The other 3 are kind of a lock and slide. So what we're going to do is we're going to put 2 on the lock and slide side, and then we'll put this up, and then we'll put the 3rd one in over here. We don't want to put all the way, but almost all the way. Now, making sure that we have our opening the right way, we're going to put this up here, line up the hole, make sure we got the right 2. All right, we just slide them on and then they're on there. So you'll see this will be able to hold itself. Then we can take our 3rd and put it up in here. There it is. And you get it almost tight. Make sure the other 2 are lined up correctly, and then we can tighten it all the way. Boom, nice and tight. And now the other 2. Check that. Nice and secure. Okay, you guys, you can see it locks up nicely, comes down, it's nice and secure. Okay, so we're going to put the bracket on the back of the TV, and then it's going to hook to this piece here. There are 2 nuts here that are going to tighten, and then once we get the other bracket up here, we're going to tighten 2 more that go right here. All right, let's put the back on the TV.
Choose the proper screw that fits the holes on your TV and test for depth. If the screw bottoms out, you may need to add a washer or 2 so they will be tight when putting them through the TV mounting plate. Once you have found the screws that fit the back of your TV, this part is easy. Just align the mounting brackets and screw them to the TV. Mine did not require extra washers, but if yours does, just add them underneath the bracket between itself and the TV. Be sure to screw them down tight, as the weight of your TV is going to be supported by these 4 screws.
Okay guys, we've got our TV here, we've got the bracket on there. Now, if you see here, there's 2 small holes which correspond to the 2 hooks that are here. So we're going to lift this up and carefully place it onto the hooks. Carefully. And then you can see that the TV will hang and it will support the weight. And as I mentioned before, there are 2 screws here and there's also 2 here. These are put in with an Allen wrench. Just slide them in and screw them down. Don't have to make them tight yet, just get them in there. Okay, now if you want, you can also adjust the slide on the rail here. Ours, we're just going to leave it at the maximum, but if you want, you can move yours up higher or lower. Okay, so now we just want to make sure that we have all of these tightened down. There we go, nice and tight. Now, we left our swivel a little bit so we can turn our TV a little bit if we want to, and it's good to go. Now, I just push it up and it latches into place. Gone, and back. All right, let's show you the front side. Okay, you guys, here's our TV mount. It's completed, it's all ready to go. Imagine this to be under your counter, on your yacht, in your RV, wherever. You can see all you have to do is click it, it comes down, easy peasy, looks great, and when you're done, just put it back up like that. Easy peasy.
All right, you should be good to go. Just to recap, we inventoried the items in the box and gathered all supplies we needed for our installation. We found the position of where we wanted to mount our TV. Then we positioned the mounting plate and the arm in the direction we needed and marked where the bolts were going to go, then pre-drilled the pilot holes. We attached our mounting plate and secured it tightly. We figured out which screws we needed for our TV and mounted the plate to the back of the TV. Then we carefully married the TV to the hanging arm and added the 2 missing Allen screws. We tightened all 4 Allen screws on the hanging arm and then checked for proper movement. All in all, this project should only take you between 30 to 45 minutes.
All right, you guys, I hope you enjoyed learning how to install this TV mount today. I'm Robert Jones for Installer Parts. Subscribe. More videos, dancing, video. Come on back and subscribe. This YouTube channel can only get better.